Ever wondered if love at first sight is a real thing, or is it a figment of our collective romantic imagination? This question has intrigued us for centuries, sparking debates and inspiring countless songs, poems, and stories. The concept of love at first sight is deeply entrenched in our culture, but what does it really mean? When we talk about love at first sight, we're referring to that electrifying moment when you lay eyes on someone for the very first time and feel an immediate, intense, romantic connection. It's a feeling so profound that it leaves you breathless, your heart racing, and your mind filled with images of a future together. It's a powerful experience, one that feels like destiny, like the universe aligning just for you. But is love at first sight a bona fide phenomenon, or is it merely a romantic illusion? Is it possible to truly fall in love with someone based solely on a first impression, without knowing anything about their personality, their values, or their life story? It's a tantalizing idea, one that's been romanticized in literature, cinema, and music, but the reality might be more complex. In our quest to understand this intriguing concept, we'll explore what science has to say about it. We'll delve into the intricacies of human attraction, looking at how our brains respond to new faces, how pheromones play a role in attraction, and whether there is a biological basis for love at first sight. We'll also examine psychological theories and sociological perspectives to gain a well-rounded understanding of this captivating phenomenon. So, is love at first sight real, or is it a beautiful fabrication of our collective imaginations? The answer might not be as straightforward as we'd like, but it's a journey worth embarking on. A journey that takes us into the heart of human emotions, unravels the mysteries of attraction, and challenges our preconceived notions about love. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating world of instant attraction, unraveling the truth behind love at first sight. Science has a lot to say about the phenomenon of instant attraction, often mistaken for love at first sight. It all begins with the first glance. The brain, within 1/10 of a second, makes a snap judgment about someone's physical attractiveness. This initial spark is often ignited by physical appearance, body language, and other nonverbal cues. Let's consider physical appearance first. As superficial as it may sound, research has shown that physical attractiveness plays a significant role in initial attraction. This instinctual evaluation of physical attributes is often based on evolutionary biology. Factors such as symmetry and proportionality of facial features, the perceived healthiness of skin, and even body proportions, all play a role in this instant judgment. Body language is another powerful nonverbal cue that sparks instant attraction. The way someone carries themselves, their gestures, and even their posture can send powerful signals about their confidence, openness, and approachability. A warm smile, eye contact, and open posture can draw people in and foster a sense of attraction. Beyond appearance and body language, our senses play a pivotal role in attraction. The scent of a person, as determined by pheromones, can subconsciously influence our attraction towards them. Similarly, the sound of someone's voice can also sway our feelings of attraction. Interestingly, science also points to the role of shared experiences and mutual interests in fostering attraction. Engaging in shared activities or discovering common interests can foster a sense of connection and deepen attraction. So, what does all this mean? Well, science clearly indicates that there are numerous factors contributing to the phenomenon of instant attraction. This initial spark, often mistaken for love, is actually a complex interplay of biological, psychological, and social factors. So it seems that initial attraction has a scientific basis. But does it equate to love? Let's find out. It's crucial to understand the difference between infatuation and love, especially when talking about love at first sight. Imagine walking into a room and your eyes land on someone you've never met before. Suddenly your heart skips a beat, your palms get sweaty, and you feel an intense desire to get to know this person. This, my dear friends, is infatuation. It's that powerful, heady mix of emotions that can make you feel like you're on top of the world. It's intoxicating, exhilarating, and can often be mistaken for love. But here's the thing. Infatuation, as intense as it may be, is often fleeting and superficial. It's like a sparkler, bright and beautiful while it lasts, but it burns out quickly. It's based on a snapshot, a first impression, a single isolated moment in time. It doesn't consider the complexities and the realities of a person's character, their strengths and weaknesses, their quirks and idiosyncrasies. Now let's talk about love. True love, unlike infatuation, isn't based on a fleeting moment of attraction. It's not about that initial spark, but the steady flame that keeps burning long after the sparkler has gone out. Love involves mutual respect, trust, and understanding. It's about seeing a person for who they truly are, not just who they appear to be at first glance. Love requires time and shared experiences to develop. It's about getting to know a person on a deep, intimate level. It's about seeing their flaws and accepting them, supporting them in their struggles, celebrating their victories, and standing by them in their defeats. It's about mutual growth, about building a life together, about creating a bond that withstands the test of time. So while it's easy to mistake infatuation for love, especially in the context of love at first sight, remember that they are two distinct emotions. Infatuation is like a flash in the pan, bright and exciting but short-lived. Love, on the other hand, is like a slow-burning fire. It takes time to build, but once it's lit, it can keep you warm for a lifetime. While infatuation may feel like love, it's clear that true love involves much more than just initial attraction. History, literature, and popular culture are rife with stories of love at first sight, but how much of it is reality? From the passionate tale of Romeo and Juliet, who fell madly in love the moment their eyes met across a crowded room, to the legendary love story of Paris and Helen of Troy, whose instant attraction sparked the infamous Trojan War, the concept of love at first sight has been a recurring theme in our collective narrative. Even in modern times, we are enchanted by stories of instant love. Consider the whirlwind romance between Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who reportedly felt an immediate connection on their first blind date. Or think about the countless romantic comedies where the protagonists experience that indescribable spark the moment they lay eyes on each other. However, while these tales make for great entertainment, they also raise the question, how much of love at first sight is based on truth, and how much is a product of our romantic imagination? Critics of the concept argue that what is often labeled as love at first sight is actually a powerful mix of physical attraction and idealization. They suggest that the idea of falling in love instantly is a romanticized notion that overlooks the complexity of genuine love, which involves mutual understanding, shared experiences, and emotional growth over time. Moreover, skeptics point out that historical and popular examples of love at first sight often end in tragedy or hardship, reinforcing the idea that this type of instant connection might be more about infatuation and less about sustainable love. On the other hand, proponents of love at first sight maintain that while it may not be common, it is indeed possible to experience a profound connection with someone immediately upon meeting them. They argue that such instances, although rare, are not merely about physical attraction, but a deeper sense of knowing and recognition. While some swear by love at first sight, others remain skeptical, attributing it to lust or idealization. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of love, it's clear that the truth about love at first sight is as complex and varied as love itself. So, what's the final verdict on love at first sight? We've journeyed through the intriguing allure of instantaneous attraction, the science behind that initial spark, the critical distinction between infatuation and love, and the various historical and cultural perspectives on this captivating concept. Now it's time to draw some conclusions. Love at first sight, as we've explored, is a phenomenon that has fascinated us for centuries. It's the stuff of fairy tales and epic ballads, a romantic notion that sparks the imagination. But does it hold water in the clear light of day? Can you truly fall in love with someone the instant your eyes meet? The science of attraction suggests that an immediate, intense attraction can undoubtedly occur. This attraction is often based on physical appearance, body language, and other non-verbal cues. However, this initial spark, while powerful, is not the same as love. It's more akin to infatuation, a heady, intoxicating rush of emotion that, while thrilling, is often fleeting and superficial. True love, on the other hand, is a deeper, more complex emotion. It's about mutual respect, trust, and understanding. It's about shared experiences, common values, and emotional bonds. These elements take time to develop. They require effort, patience, and a willingness to navigate the inevitable ups and downs that come with any relationship. So, can love at first sight happen? Perhaps in the sense of intense, immediate attraction. But true love, the kind that lasts and grows stronger with time, requires more. It requires a journey, a shared narrative that is written over time, not in the blink of an eye. In conclusion, the concept of love at first sight is a romantic and exciting notion, but it's just the beginning of a story, not the entire tale. The journey towards true love may not be as instantaneous or as electrifying as love at first sight, but it's a journey that's certainly worth embarking on. Love at first sight might not be as straightforward as it seems, but the journey to true love is certainly worth it.